Hi, I'm Nicole.
I'm Pam.
And in this short video, Pam and I will be discussing Chapter 23, Topic 1 about identification of giving rise to an insurable interest. Let me provide on what is the meaning of an insurable interest. An insurable interest is a buyer that obtains an insurable interest and specific remedies in the goods by the identification of existing goods as goods to which the contract of sale refers. Also, I like to include another important definition that ties in which insurable interest is called the special property interest. The special property interest is the buyer that enables her to purchase insurance protection on goods that she does not presently own that she will own upon delivery by the seller.
So the scenario is I own 500,000 pounds of corn, which will be in the silo in about a month, and I'm selling it to Nicole. Nicole, I have 500,000 pounds of corn, and I wonder if you're interested in it. It should be in the silo in about a month when I harvest it.
Yes.
Say $1 a pound.
Yep, that would work.
So that'd be $500,000. And I'm going to go ahead and ask you to go ahead and draft a check for that.
Okay.
And once I get the check, it'll be your property once it's in the silo.
Okay.
Okay? So a month later, the corn is in the silo. But in the meantime, the granary has a major fire. So the corn didn't get there. Oh, Nicole, I'm so sorry. The granary had a fire, and all the corn I put in there, it burned up. I hope you had insurance.
Oh, no.
I hope you had insurance on it.
I don't think I do.
Oh, no. See, you had an insurable interest, so you should have insured it, because once you take possession of it with that check, it's your property. Because I put it in the silo, it was yours to take. And I had notified you last Friday, and the fire was on Saturday. So the insurable interest, basically, is the buyer obtains what they call, in this case, a special property, because they have an insurable interest in the goods. So once I put it in the silo, she should have had insurable interest, because she had taken possession of it once it was in the silo per our original agreement, and she had already paid for it. So the contract refers, even though the goods are identified as non-conforming, and they would be able to decide if they wanted to accept it or reject it. She had not actually accepted it yet, but if she had an insurable interest, she should have had that insured. Now, if she had insurance for $250,000 and I had insurance for $250,000, the corn would be covered in her pocket. However, if I only have $250,000 insurance, she would have had to come up with the other $250,000. So the contract is made if it's the sale of goods already existing or identified, which these were identified as the corn. And if the contract is the sale of a future good, which it was also, which is corn to be put into the silo for her use. So the good, it also is considered a contract when the goods are shipped, marked, or otherwise designated by the seller to which the contract refers, and or when the crops are planted or become growing crops, or when the young are conceived, if it's for an unborn, like a dog, within a 12-month period. So if you're contracting for the sale of crops to be harvested within 12 months or the next normal harvest season, which we did, which would be 30 days out, and the seller retains an insurable interest in the goods as long as Title II or any security interest of the goods remain in him, and where the identification is by the seller alone, or until default or insolvency of the notification to the buyer. So that's basically a little bit about the insurable interest in goods. And I'm Pam. That's Nicole. And thank you for coming. Bye.